excuse about I have zero makeup on and I've just been laying in bed all day. Except for the fact that I just had youth group. And I had a talk about what we talked about today, because lately, like, I just had that last video on, like, being beautiful, whatever. Like, I just, like, have so much to say, and I'm just gonna make YouTube videos, and I'm gonna talk. So we learned about pro-life versus pro-choice. And before I had this talk, I really didn't know much about it. I just knew it was either get an abortion, keep the baby. Like, those are the two options. And it was always like, oh, I'm pro-life, but, like, you should be able to have the choice, you know? But, like, it just changed me because of all things I learned about today. So, there's some things that I really want everyone to know. Like, the first thing is, like, a lot of people say, like, they have the right to choose. And, like, that is one of our rights. But what comes first, the right to choose or the right for your baby to live? Because as soon as conception happens, your baby is alive and living. And it is a person right from the start. And by the time that a person realizes they want to have an abortion, the baby can feel everything. So when you go in to get an abortion, you realize that your baby can feel everything, right? If you watch it on sonogram, it runs away from the tools because it can feel it. It knows what's happening. The thing is, the baby will always be a part of you, and I've noticed that everyone that's for abortion is already born. We are speaking on behalf of our brothers and sisters who don't have a voice yet because they are not born, but they are alive, very much. They can't speak for themselves, and now I'm going to say some facts that people need to know. Did you know that 43% of women in the United States have had an abortion? Just a little less than half of the people in the United States have had an abortion. That sickens me. The fact that 4,000 babies are dead a day due to abortions. 1.3 million babies have been aborted in a year in the United States. 1.3 billion in 1 year. 4,000 a day. And, like, a lot of people say that this is, like, all opinion based, but it's really not, because if you learn the facts, if you know all these things, like, it's just ridiculous. And if you, like, really want to do something great, we had Generation Life come, and they were truly amazing, and it just inspired me so much. And I just, like, you need to, like, learn the facts. You need to know that your baby's living. And I'm pro-life, and as much as you're entitled to have that choice, but, like, at first I was like, unless you're, like, raped, because in my opinion you shouldn't have to, like, it wasn't even like you made a bad decision, you were just unlucky. But at the same time, like, you can't take it out on the innocent baby. And it sickened me to say that only 0.1% of all people that get abortions are due because they had rapes. Everyone else just made a wrong decision, protection broke, but don't take it out on that baby because that baby is a human being. Thanks.